Hello. Cheers. Never mind. Today we have an exciting project. Yet another plasma ball. Hope you're not sick of them yet, but it's only the second one. And a whole lot of pipes. I guess you can see where this is going. My nephew and I have decided to collaborate, if we can call it that, and create something a little bit different and awesome. So let's have some fun. Yeah. Alrighty, let's start. As I'm sure you can presume, that will be the centerpiece, and we'll build something along these lines. Just bear in mind these are temporary, just for mocking up purposes. We're going to have a big base where the pipes will basically screw straight into. So let's see what we can do. These things are quite tricky sometimes, but it's a lot of fun. Okie dokie, Mr. Perky. Okay, so that's the general idea of what we want. I'm going to obviously do something for the base of this. We can't leave that, and the wire obviously will be hidden in the base. Something missing here though, I don't like this. We need to add a bit of flair, so let's start removing some things again. That should look a bit better, something a bit different. Okay, I'll have to work on the heights again and whatnot. I'm sure you agree with me, that looks a lot better, a bit different. So now I'm just going to weld it in, make sure all the angles are right, weld in the tops and bottoms, and then I will reassemble it. Okay, now that that's done, it's all sturdy and in position. There'll still be tweaks I have to make here and there, and obviously this isn't balancing because it's not screwed down. It might look funny that this pipe comes to nowhere, but I'm going to make like a weird flangey thing. I'm going to turn it on the lathe. Let's see how that comes out. Okay, as you saw in the last clip, this is what I came up with. I really do like it. It is different, and once everything is painted in the colors that I choose, you'll see it will be pretty awesome. That's that for now. Now on to the base. now that that's done, everything's kind of where it's going to be. And remember, these are going to be removed. Let me show you. Those are only for mock-up. And our final position will obviously tell us where we're going to drill. So I'll mark that and drill those in. That's for all of those. And then we're going to do like quite a special coating on the wood. It's a very interesting finish. Very exciting. Let's see. Alrighty, as you can see, we have drilled and inserted our pipes into the base. It looks so much better without those funny things. We've turned a base for the plasma ball as well. All we're trying to do now is get all of our centering and get everything where it needs to be. And a few more parts to go on, and obviously a lot of painting, and then the covering of the base that we still got to do. So for now, we're having an issue where the electronics for the plasma ball are a little bit tall to go inside, so I need to dig into the base underneath it, and then I'll mount that in and put an air vent at the bottom as well. And then while I'm busy with the router, I'm going to install the Wi-Fi switch inside the base underneath. There we go. It's all done. The only problem I had is I couldn't find my router. So guess what I did? I trained some termites to eat it away from me. And look what they did. Look at this. How cool is that? Just kidding. I did use a router. But anyway, that's all ready to go. And now we're going to do the covering on the base with some paper and glue and rivets and all weird things. So watch this. Okay. Ta-da! Alright, so this next step is going to be very tricky. You'll see as we go. But I am going to need lots of hands and people and thoughts and ideas, and I don't know what else to say, but it's going to be very tricky. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. You can see we've put all of the canvas type paper on it, and now we're going to paint, but you have to trust the next process. So I'm going to be using just black paint at first because it's going to absorb a lot of paint, and the final color will be revealed a bit later. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now that the paint is dry, we put some rivets in, and it worked out very well. It was very tedious, but it looks cool. Now it's time to do the wiring. Alright, here we go. So this is the Wi-Fi switch. I'm going to be mounting it in here, and then this is going to be a little bit tricky, so bear with me here. Okay, bottom is done. Now we get to install the main component, which sits like that, and then I'm just going to solder the wires on, and then we can continue with the assembly. There we go, all soldered and glued in and tested, still working, so that's awesome. Now we're going to start assembling the pipes. And I need to start with this one first because it has to screw in, and if I assemble anything else first it's going to bump into it. So let's see. And this one's important on the height because it has to be the same height as the center of the plasma ball. So I'm hoping everything still works as it used to. It's a very exciting moment, people. Rather tight now. Alright, that's in and fastened. Now it's time to put the collector cup, as we're calling it. This sucks out all the energy from the plasma ball. Where do we get to on this? About there. There we go. And then we can put our base on. This is going to be a bit tricky, so we'll do this from underneath. Alright. The second last pipe section. Starting to look like something. It's very, very exciting. Okay. Let's see. So there. And that is the front. Now for the main piece. Look at that. Okay, here's the last pipe section, and as you can see, I've had to manipulate it in because we can't screw it in, obviously, because of the shape of it. And I've got stoppers at the bottom. Hopefully we can get it to go there. And I believe we're in. Okay, now for these flexible pipes, that goes over there, something like that, and then this one comes here. Luckily that still works. And then the final one, which is going to be a little bit awkward shape wise. Let's see how well we do. A little bit up, and then it's going to come all the way around this side without touching the bottom would be marvelous. There we have that. And then, as you saw earlier, I put the Wi-Fi switch in the base. I'm going to use a logo as the bypass switch, and I made like a funny little thing. Right, here we go, testing. Woohoo! I am so relieved. Well, that took forever. We started this thing in summer and it's now winter. It's crazy. Anyway, check this out. I'm very happy. I think it worked amazingly. It came together very nicely. I'd like everyone's opinions. I really do enjoy this part of it. I've had a good few friends look at it and they all really like it. So let us know what you think. Now it's about time I fill up this thing. Oh. Don't forget to like and subscribe.